What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy John, back to do another video, of course. Um, I'm gonna stay with the Lakers. It's been a hot topic for me. It's been a hot topic for most of you guys in LA, as you guys probably know. And it's something to talk about because the Lakers is not the same team it used to be. This morning I ranted, I went off, I blew off some steam, and a lot of it was frustration as a Laker fan. And for quite some time now, I've just been really upset with the Lakers organization and a disgruntled fan, and I have every right to be, because the aura of the Los Angeles Lakers no longer exists. I mean, the championship aura's gone. They don't have the same. They just don't have this same identity that they once had. They no longer attract free agents. They no longer work diligently, and they no longer can persuade players to join the Los Angeles Lakers because of the glamour and the Hollywood lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. That just doesn't convince a free agent, a top name free agent, to join the Los Angeles Lakers anymore. It just doesn't. It doesn't fly with these players anymore. And a lot of it has to do with Jim Buss' business acumen. I have to question his business acumen. It's as if the man is baffled. He has no idea what he's doing. He's trying to figure things out. And today a report came out. It was reported by ESPN NBA reporter Baxter Holmes that if the Lakers fail to rebuild in 3 years, that Jim Buss will resign as the team president of basketball operations. Now, I think he should have resigned a long time ago. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Again, I just don't. The Lakers are a mess right now. This team is a disaster. It's a train wreck. I know exactly how the folks feel in New York, the New York Knicks fans. I really could feel your pain. I really feel your pain. I know exactly what you folks are experiencing. It must be painful. It's hard to bear. And as a fan, you never want to experience this kind of torment, or go through torture. It's tumultuous times right now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, it's a catastrophe here in Los Angeles. It's something that this fan base is not used to. We're used to winning. We're accustomed to seeing championships won in the city. The Lakers are a storied franchise. They won 16 NBA championships. But now everybody's talking about the fact that the Lakers could not land top free agent, all-star power forward, LaMarcus Aldridge. Okay? And the big story here is that they met for a second time, reportedly today. Now, I don't see the point of a second meeting. And the reason I say that is because if he said no once, why wouldn't he say no again? Okay, the Lakers already embarrassed themselves once. This is just gonna, make them look bad. Okay, even more than what they did yesterday, or now the day before now. Okay, it's just, don't embarrass yourself even more. Don't even waste your time to try to have an interview with this guy and have a meeting with this guy if he's not going to be a Los Angeles Laker. He probably has no intention of playing here. He's obviously not convinced. He has a house here, and he lives here in the off season, but he doesn't want to play for the organization, because if he did, he would have agreed to the 5-year, $90 million, or was it 4? I think it was 4 years, $90 million dollar contract. He would have accepted it, and he would be ready to sign on July 9th. But I don't think this is a fit for him. I don't think he wants to play in Los Angeles. And maybe it was something that was said in that first meeting. Maybe they didn't talk enough basketball. Maybe Mitch Kupchak and them did go on about the glamour of the city, about how beautiful the city is, about the ocean, living in a seaside home, all that kind of stuff. Irrelevant things to basketball, okay? Maybe that's what was said in these meetings. I don't know. I wasn't there. Maybe Kobe was a turnoff. Maybe it was the way Kobe behaved. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he picked up bad vibes. Maybe LaMarcus Aldridge picked up bad vibes from Kobe. It could be a number of things here, folks. But I know that the Lakers obviously are blowing it every time they meet with a free agent. And it's probably because they talk in cliches. Mitch Kupchak probably talks in circles like a politician and not like a general manager. You know, it's just, lack of analytics, maybe. It's definitely a lack of analytics. I think so. It's just a number of issues. They're not planning meticulously. They don't know how to approach these big name free agents. Nobody wants to play with Kobe Bryant. Maybe it's also the fact that this team lacks so much talent and doesn't have enough star power to persuade a top free agent to join the Lakers when they're ready to win now. They want to go to a team. They rather go to a team that's contending, not rebuilding. The Lakers are in a rebuilding phase. And a lot of people don't want to accept that, but the Lakers are what they are. And a lot of it has to do with the mistakes made over the years. I mean, Jim Buss has really screwed over this team. He's made so many mistakes. Trading Lamar Odom, signing Kobe to a ridiculous contract. Bloated egos, an egomaniacal personality. He's more concerned about his ego and making money for this franchise, and he's not thinking about anything else or anybody else, or he's not concerned about anybody else. And it's really a bad situation for the Los Angeles Lakers. It really is. It's not a pretty sight right now in LA. It really isn't. And it's only gonna get worse if nothing's done about it. And I don't see anything being done about it. All the Lakers could do right now is develop talent with the players they have and focus on the draft every year and try to get the top pick in the NBA draft. They I don't want to say tank the season, but it looks like the Lakers have no other options. It looks like they have no other route to take. I mean, they could do trades. They can trade for another center, but then you have to give up somebody like Jordan Clarkson or somebody like Julius Randle, and you don't want to give up those guys because those guys are promising players. Those guys can make an impact for the Los Angeles Lakers in the future and be part of championship teams. And the Lakers were confident they would land a top free agent, a big man in this free agency class, which is why they signed prize point guard LaMarcus. Did I just say that? You guys didn't hear that. D'Angelo Russell, point guard from out of Ohio State. That's why they signed that guy, right? Because he's a true point guard. He was arguably considered the best point guard in the draft, highly regarded, and I think the Lakers made the right pick there. I don't think it was so much of a curious move like a lot of people thought it was. A lot of people were upset. A lot of people felt the Lakers were better off going with a guy like Jahlil Okafor, who probably was the best and most dominant big man to play in college basketball for a very long time. I think the Lakers were smart for this. I think Byron Scott had a lot to do with it. He was really pushing hard for Russell, and he felt that the Lakers needed to straighten their backcourt, and they did. They did just that. So I agree with it. I like the pick. You can't bash the pick. You can't fault D'Angelo Russell. You just can't. I blamed Kobe in the rant video. Maybe I'm a little bit too hard. Maybe I'm being a little bit too, carried away. Maybe I'm getting too carried away. But a lot of it has to do with frustration. I do think Kobe been in those meetings. I just don't feel that he has any business being there. I just feel that way. I think he should let the front office deal with that and go from there. Hopefully, I wish this team all the best moving forward in the future. We just have to play the wait and see game and see where the Lakers go from here. That's all we really can do. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out.